The Bunney-Fluffs moving day, a Ladybird book. Bunnymead was by the river, which was dangerously near. Mr. Bunney-Fluff was worried, and Mrs. Fluff was sick with fear. Every day a twin went missing, every day another fright. "Oh," she cried, "it's most upsetting, and my fur is turning white. Flip and Flop are both so clumsy. One of them will soon be drowned. We shall have to leave the river. Somewhere safer must be found." Every day such coughs and sneezes, first it's Flip and then it's Flop. Mr. Bunney-Fluff said, "Yes, dear, such a state of things must stop." Then and there he left the table, didn't even say his grace. Off he went with his umbrella. "I'll soon find another place." Back he came in time for dinner, said, "I've found the very spot, over there across the river, and we'll call it Bunnycot. This is Mr. Duck the boatman, who will help us move the things. He is very good at rowing, though he does it with his wings." So with chairs and bowl and table they began to fill the boat. Mr. Duck, who held it steady, wondered, "Will it keep afloat?" Next they brought the washing basket with the pots and carrot tin, and the boatman, as he helped them, thought, "We'll never get them in." Still they came with beds and bedding, and with birdcage and with broom. What a crowd of things for packing! How could any boat have room? Sister Flip was in a tangle with the brushes and the cage. She was carrying too many for a bunny of her age. Mr. Bunney-Fluff was laden, blankets, pillows, washing too. Flop just carried the umbrella, quite enough for him to do. Mr. Duck grew rather nervous. Furniture grew mountain high. Flip and Flop grew most excited. Flop had nearly reached the sky. Up aloft the twins were settled, called "Hooray!" and "Let us go!" And the river gurgled gently, winding smoothly far below. Bunnymead was cold and empty, but the boat was much too full. Mr. Duck was very doubtful, gave his oar a gentle pull. What a rocking and a wobbling, soon the queer removal van. What a slipping and a sliding and a swaying now began. Everything began a moving, everything and everyone. Flip and Flop were going over, going, gone. Down went Flop and his umbrella, head first down towards the stream. Down went Flip, still in the basket, with a frightened little scream. On the mattress Mr. Bunny seized the washing at his side, looked among the floating objects. "Where are Flip and Flop?" he cried. When he saw them far below him in such a funny sailing craft, Mr. Fluff forgot to worry, looked at them and laughed and laughed. Flip and Flop were gaily racing, Flop's umbrella in the lead, Flip behind with her canary, safe and rather pleased indeed. Water rats were quite astonished at a Bunny-Fluff afloat, raised their little paws in wonder, stared at Flop's umbrella boat. Willy, Water Rat, said, "Wendy, we must try to rescue Flop." "Willy, you are right," she answered. So they dived him. Plip and plop. Master Flop was quite delighted as he held them by his tails, cried, "What lovely water horses! Now I need no oars or sails." Further back, old Frog was dozing, noticed Flip upon the stream, looked and looked again and murmured, "Well, this is a funny dream. Never have I seen a bunny sailing down the stream before, and I'm very, very ancient. I believe I'm nearly 4. So he dived into the water. Said the minnows, "What a fuss! Dearie me and goodness gracious! Is old Froggy cross with us?" Froggy gently pushed the basket, and towards the shore they came. Flip said, "Thank you," and Canary said, "Tweet, tweet," which means the same. Meanwhile, Bunny-Fluffs and boatmen reached the further riverside, having rescued their belongings on the voyage. What a ride! Landed too was Flop the sailor, and he gave a squeak of joy when he noticed Flip was waving. So he shouted, "Flip, ahoy!" Safe ashore, the twins remembered tea should soon be on the way, so they hurried to the others to complete the moving day. Then the furniture was carried from the river up the hill, and the Water Rats and Froggy came and helped them with a will. Soon the furniture was settled and a lovely tea was spread. Soon the guests had all departed, and the twins were safe in bed. Mrs. Bunny-Fluff was happy. No more wettings in the stream. All her cares and all her worries vanished like an ugly dream. Bunny-Mead and all its dangers was a house they soon forgot. But they would always remember moving day to Bunnycott.